Hi guys, it's Lisa. I am here for In Your Pocket Tuesday, and these are the two photos that I had for inspiration. And the first thing I noticed was the vibrant colors. I mean, come on, look at those colors. I love the teal, the pink, and the black, and the fluorescent, I guess that's a yellowish green. And I wanted to incorporate my Dilutions paints because I thought these were perfect and they matched perfect. And I used my Scraptastic August kit, and the cards that I chose were pretty basic, bland colors, and they were pretty simple because I wanted to have one, some white space, and two, I wanted the photos to be the focus of attention. So I went ahead and I decided to use my app on my phone, which is pretty much a free app. You can get it for Androids. I'm sure they have them for iPhones too, but called Color Splash Effect. And what you can do is you can go ahead and upload it or take a picture with your phone, and then it puts it in black and white once you bring it into the app. And then you take a stylus and you just go ahead and rub over on the photo the item or the object that you want to be colored. So in these photos you'll see coming up, I went ahead and chose some really cool, and you can change the colors. So I wanted to have that vibrant pink, which is this Dilution is paint is the bubblegum pink, and that is an Amy Tan stencil. And I wanted to choose the colors, obviously, that were in the inspiration. So we have the vibrant pink, the fluorescent yellow, and that teal bright aqua color. So I have everything ready for the layout. When I started, I had my photos edited and cropped, obviously, and then I had all my cards picked out. And I didn't really do a ton of embellishing because like I said before, I wanted the photos to go ahead and be the focus of attention. So here I just wanted to add a little flower on here, and I'm going to go ahead, I used that bubblegum pink, and I'm just dressing everything in the coal black, the Tim Holtz, I think it's called Black Soot. And I have a couple embellishments that are from my Scraptastic kit, but then also I believe I used a couple things from the latest Chamel ephemera pack, the die cut cardstock shapes, which you'll see coming up. So I decided to put this flower on there because one of the photos that I had taken a picture of was this brilliant, bright pink flower, and I don't really know what the name of the flower is. I'm not really good with my flower names, but and then I made the middle of it that really vibrant yellow with the Dilutions paint. So I'm kind of just going ahead and just dressing everything. And, I find with the project life, it's kind of hard to go by an inspiration because basically you're scrapbooking week to week or month to month or however you do it, or bi-weekly. And sometimes I just have the photos already taken, and then all of a sudden I'm trying to figure out an inspiration. So what I figured I could do, and what anybody could do, is just make either all the photos black and white, and then use the colors from your inspiration or the items or whatever you want to incorporate into the layout. You can go ahead and use those, from your inspiration. So here I just decided that I would go ahead and use that color app on my phone. And oh my gosh, okay, it did take a little while to do it all because you have to enlarge the photo on your phone with your fingers. You know how you just kind of push the object apart to make it bigger, and then you just take your stylus and you just rub over the areas like the flower, my shirt, those flowers on the upper right hand corner. What I did was all those flowers had all these brilliant gorgeous colors, and I went ahead and I kept the black-eyed Susans yellow because I figured they were going to match, and then the other flowers were, I think they were purple, those little, I don't know what those are called, little ball flowers, they look like little pom-poms, and I changed those to that vibrant pink color. So it was so much fun. And if you want to do something like this, even with just one photo, because I have done that before, you just go ahead and you can change it to whatever color you want, and it's just kind of a really cool contrast. So I had a lot of fun making this layout. And right now, those little clouds, adorable. I love those. I got those were from the Chamel ephemera pack. And that card is from my Scraptastic kit, and then we had this custom exclusive little flower that was a wood veneer, which I thought was adorable. They made it obviously to match the card, or the card to match the flower. I'm not really sure which came first, the chicken or the egg. But then I'm right now I'm just trying to figure out how I want the photos all to kind of lay out beside each other. And this card here, I believe, is Polly, of course. Yes, that one I just left black and white because I just thought it would be kind of cool just to have the contrast between the yellow card and then Polly. And then I'm just stressing the edges just because I know there was a lot of white, which I really wanted. I love that white space, and I find that sometimes I crowd it and clutter it all up with a bunch of junk, and I decided this time I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to go ahead and let it be. And okay, one of my inspirations, well, one of them, yeah, I did say one of them, sorry. Banning Lane, Danielle, she amazes me with, and she's on our Crafty Mavens too. She amazes me with her white space layouts. Beautiful, gorgeous. And I just, I just looked at some of them, like, you know what? I can do that. I can like not crowd everything up with stuff. So I decided, now there's not a ton of white space, but there's some, and I liked it. I liked leaving it like that. And I just like the contrast because that's kind of what I thought of first when I saw the photo, was the contrast. So here I'm just doing that little card to go beside Polly. Polly has a toy in her mouth there, in case you can't tell what that is. Those are tags that are sticking out. So she had a little ducky, and it was like totally like red and green and all these different colors, but I decided to make the little duck feet pink and the duck tongue or beak, whatever that is, yellow. Like I said, this is a lot of fun. I ended up peeling those clouds up because I decided I wanted to go ahead and distress them so they didn't get lost in the background. So what else do I want to tell you about this? So basically the card beside Polly says, I think you are cute and I love you a lot, because I do, and she's adorable. The lower right picture was, we were walking around this outdoor mall and there's a big chalkboard and somebody pretty much had written what makes you happy. So I had went over to write art on it, and my husband had gotten photo, which I thought was kind of cool because I like photos that aren't always like, okay, pose for the camera and stuff like that. So it was kind of a candid shot. And here I'm just adding some of these black photo stickers to some of the cards just because I like that black contrast against the white. That vase I thought was kind of cool because it was a clear vase on the table, and I took a photo, and of course it was a sunflower, so I don't think I changed. I think I might have made it neon yellow where it wasn't really that neon, but I made that vase that color on that photo app, which was a lot of fun. You guys have to check out that. And I'm sure there's ones with all kinds of different names. I just happen to have that one on my Samsung Galaxy. So this layout is August 24th to August 30th, and I'm just trying to get caught up. I have 3 weeks to do, and then I'll be caught up, so that's not bad. I really can't complain about that. The 4x6 card on the upper left, where I have that flower, I go ahead and I'm going to be adding some, what is it called, lemon zest dilutions paint to that after I do some stamping here. And it's funny because these paints are water soluble, I always forget, and I went ahead and I said to myself, well, I want to use that lemon zest color because it's the same brilliant, bright, fluorescent color as the inspiration and the same as the sunflower. And I went ahead and started painting over some of the flower, and it turned orange. So all I did was, my husband and I were trying to figure out what I could do because it was not like the end of the world or anything, but it was bugging the daylights out of me. Do you ever do that? You finish a layout and like you love everything except for this one thing that's like shining you right in the face, and it was like orange, orange, orange. So anyways, I decided to go ahead and use some glossy accents to seal the color of the paint, and then I take this this is actually one of the Dilutions black that I'm using right now for the center of the flower, but I went ahead and sealed it because I don't have any fixatives or anything like that in my stash, so I used glossy accents and it worked. So I sealed over the orange, and you'll see what I mean once we get going on this short video. But it's like you have these short videos, which is awesome, except when you try to like fit everything in that you've done or things you're thinking of and stuff. And I'm probably talking really fast, and I apologize. Yeah, so I took some glossy accents, and I just took my fine tip, what are those things called? The glue, you know, the fine tip little nozzles, and I went ahead and went over the areas that had turned orange where the pink had seeped through to the yellow and made orange, which kind of bummed me out, but it was okay. In the end, it all worked out. And so right now I'm just adding a little bit of that black Dylusions paint. You guys, I love these paints. I got them for my birthday, and I don't even know how many, like 8 or 9 colors. My husband got them for me, and they are amazing. Love them. So I'm having a lot of fun using these too. And even if you don't feel like doing a ton of painting and stuff, you can just use them, you know, a little bit here and there if you're doing like Project Life or something, because they're, you know, really easy, and they're easy to clean up after because they're acrylic. So here's the yellow. It goes on looking so vibrant and so bright, and then it gets sad as it turns orange. But like I said, it's not the end of the world. I think I was just more bummed out because I wanted it yellow. So I did some dots in the middle to kind of mimic that pink flower, and then I'm trying to think if I do anything else to this flower. Actually, it looks kind of cool with the, I'm looking at it right now, with the glossy accents, because it almost looks like it's glass where the little flower petals are. So in the end, it really wasn't a bad thing. It was just more of a inconvenience. I'll just call it an inconvenience. So I'm going to go ahead and link down in the description box my channel, to my regular YouTube channel. It's Nurse Lisa, and I've been doing some art journaling. I do occasional 12 by 12 layouts, Project Life, and I would say probably most of the time I do Project Life, but I'm really getting into like more mixed media and things like that, and I think it's a lot of fun. So I have another video coming up. Actually, I think my next one here on the Crafty Mavens is an art journal page, which I think will be kind of interesting. So you guys will have to watch for that. It is not until October. It's kind of a little bit of ways away, but so I'm adding some yellow to that little flower, the wood veneer, which I thought looked kind of cute. Sometimes I like that about the wood veneers, is they're just, you know, they're kind of a blank palette, and you can just do whatever you want to them. So I decided to go ahead and add a little bit of yellow, a little black middle or center of the flower, and then a little black dots on the other flowers. So yeah, I don't know what it was about this layout that I really liked. I think it was how much fun I had changing the colors of those photos, and it was just really fun. So this little butterfly, I'm not sure exactly who makes these. I don't have them right in front of me, and I can't see who it is, but I wanted to add some more of that aqua color there, and then I'm going to go ahead and add some enamel dots, and I'm going to put some photos in the end, and you'll be able to see, you can already see how that flower is turning orange, but you'll be able to see in the end that it is yellow at the end. I did my journaling on some photo paper, and I used Pick Monkey to go ahead and edit my photos. I put the love on there, and then under that pink flower it says I love color, because that was like the most important thing about the inspiration, was that I realized about myself, was how much I just love color. And like, no matter where I am, if I'm out in the woods or if I'm, you know, walking down the street or driving in a car, I always notice things that are vibrant and colorful. That and texture. I find that I notice texture a lot too. Maybe it's because we're all into art. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a bunch of photos at the end so you can check it out, my finished product. And now I'm just adding a little bit of twine. And isn't Polly adorable? Like this week in these photos, oh my gosh, she's just so cute. I can't even stand myself. She just got a haircut and she looks so cute. So I definitely got a picture of it. Not that you guys are gonna like totally miss out or, you know, be totally depressed if I don't put Polly's picture of her haircut, but isn't she cute? She's so cute. So anyways, I'm glad you guys joined me today for In Your Pocket Tuesday, and I will see you guys in October for some art journaling, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, YouTube.